Hello guys, it's Engineer Jotter Genesis Arpalad or Engineer Palm Tree on Facebook, TikTok, and now on YouTube. And today, i-discuss natin is a TOS technique wherein we only need to memorize three formulas to use the three-moment equation. So, three-moment equation, three formulas. So, let's proceed by discussing muna what three-moment equation is. So ano nga ba yung three-moment equation? The three-moment equations give us the relation between the moments between any 3 points in a beam and the relative vertical distances or deviations. This method is widely used in finding the reactions in a continuous beam. So let's say guys, meron tayong continuous beam, no? So may fixed support tayo at A, may roller support at B, C, and D, tsaka may overhang tayo. So continuous beam to. And alam natin guys na itong fixed support tsaka itong mga internal supports natin, meron yang moments. Ganito yung moment niya. Yung fixed support, syempre external kasi yan, external din yung supports niyan. Yung moment niyan. Ito namang internal supports natin, internal yung moments niya. Kasi internal support sila. And actually guys, yung beam natin meron yang moment at any point. But for the three-moment equation, yung concern lang natin is yung internal moment at the support. So ano nga ba ang equation ng three-moment equation? So ito yan guys, no? M1, L1 plus 2, M2 times L1 plus L2 plus M3, L2 plus 6AA over L1 plus 6AB over L2 equals 6EI times H1 over L1 plus H2 over L2. So ito guys, itong dalawa guys, loading factors yan. Yan yung tinatawag nating loading factors. And ito naman guys, i-discuss natin daw ano ba itong M1, M2, tsaka itong M3. Di ba sabi dito guys, kukunin natin, ibibigay sa atin yung relation between any 3 points in a beam. Yung points na yan guys, yan yung supports natin. So let's say, yung A natin, yan yung M1. Itong B, yan yung M2. And itong C, yan yung M3. So actually guys, yung importante lang talaga dito, or what you should look for is ano yung M2. Kasi pag malaman mo ano yung i-designate nyo as M2, then yung right side niya, yan yung M3. And yung left side niya, yan yung M1. Yung left side span din yan, yan yung L1. And yung right side span, yan yung L2, And ito namang loading factors, guys. Again, pag alam mo saan yung M2, yung before niyan, yan yung 6AA over L1. And sa right side naman yan, yan yung 6AB over L2. So ano ba to guys? Ano ba tong sa equal? So itong H1 and H2 guys, yan yung sinasabi ditong vertical distance or deviations. But for this discussion guys, hindi ko na yan i-discuss. Kasi actually sa board exam guys, wala namang support settlement. Yung mga internal supports natin o itong external supports natin. So walang vertical deviations. So actually, pwede na yan equals to 0 na agad. So ito, yung three-moment equation natin guys, equals to 0 lang yan guys. So ano nga ba itong loading factors? So, ito yung mga loading factors natin guys. As you can see, apakadami. Meron tayong loading factors for concentrated load anywhere on the span, concentrated load at the midspan, may uniformly distributed load, may increasing triangular load, decreasing triangular load, tsaka may moment pa. So, apakadami talaga. Tapos to add pa is yung mataas na formula ng three-moment equation. So, in this technique guys, we're gonna apply integration and only use two formulas from this table. And yung two formulas guys is ito. Itong sa concentrated load anywhere on the span. So, let's discuss it, no? So, these are the only two formulas you need. Let's say, meron tayong span, tsaka merong concentrated load anywhere on the span. So, yung 6AA over L1 natin, guys, yung formula niyan is PA over L times L squared minus A squared. And yung 6AB over L2 naman natin is PB over L times L squared minus B squared. So, saan ba yung A, B, tsaka L? Yung A, guys, galing yan, left side, papuntang loading. Yung B naman is from the loading papuntang right side. Okay? A, left, B, right. And syempre, yung span na yan yung L. No? So, if meron naman tayong distributed load guys, no? Di ba sabi ko, ito lang yung kailangan nating memorizein. No? So, let's say ito yung formula guys. Yung gagawin actually natin guys is kukuha lang tayo ng strip. Kukuha tayo ng strip dyan. Eh di ba yung height niyan is y, tsaka yung width niyan is dx. And actually, yung y na yan guys, para na lang yung point load. So para yung point load. So actually, 'di ba, papunta dito, yan yung A, 'di ba? Tsaka ito, yan yung B. Pero hindi naman pwede na isang strip lang kukunin natin. Actually, madami tayong kukuning strip dyan. Madami tayong kukunin. Basically, yung uniformly distributed load, gagawin nating napakadaming point loads. So, yung nakukuha natin na mga magnitude per strip, guys, isa-summation natin yan. And ano ba yung summation for differential strips? Eh, di ba integration? No? Kaya i-integrate natin. And dito, guys, di ba, yung y, yan na yung magnitude natin. If yan yung point load, yung y, yan yung magnitude. And as you can see, guys, yung mga height natin at any point of the beam, that's constant. It's constant. Kaya W lang yung height natin. No. Pero let's say meron tayong linear load. Ito guys, linear load to guys. Pagkukuha tayo ng strip dito. Pagkukuha tayo ng strip diyan. Tsaka pagkukuha tayo ng strip dito. As you can see guys, iba-iba yung height nila, 'di ba? Iba-iba yung height. If dito ka sagad at the left side, yung height niyan is W. If dito ka naman sagad at the right side, yung height niyan is 0. So ano ba yung gagawin natin pag ganito? Yung y guys, pwede natin yan in terms of x. Eh ano ba yung equation na in terms of x natin to? Di ba yung linear equation na y equals mx plus b? Di ba? With this equation guys, yung height ng differential strips natin, pwede natin siya in terms of x. Kasi at any point, no, kunwari, x equals 0, iba yung height niya. At x equals L, iba din yung height niya. So, pwede natin to gamitin. E, saan ba ito makikita sa calculator natin? Yan lang yung mode 3-2, guys, which is linear. And sa mode 3-2, guys, yung equation na kukuha nyo dyan actually is y equals a plus bx. So, itong b, yan yung m. Yang a, yan yung y-intercept. Itong m, yung slope. Itong b, y-intercept. So, pwede to guys for any linear loadings. Mapa-trapezoid man or mapa-triangular. So, with using the same formula guys, no? Nung point load, mag-integration lang tayo. Bakit integration? Kasi isa-summation natin lahat ng magnitude ng differential strip natin. Madami tayong kukuning differential strip, hindi lang isa. No? So, isa-summation natin, gagamitin natin ang integral. Then, yung height natin or yung magnitude ng loading natin is naka-equation in terms of x. Kaya a plus bx. And also, guys, additional principles, guys. Yung a is x, yung b equals L minus x. Di ba may a tayo, tsaka may b. Bakit ba guys? Eh di ba kumukuha tayo ng differential strips. Kumukuha tayo ng differential strips. So dapat may reference axis tayo. Actually, let's say no, ito yung different axis natin. Ito yung y. Then itong span natin or itong beam, yan yung x. So dito guys, 0, 0 yan. Let's say, let's consider this strip, no? Let's consider this strip. Let's consider that. Ano ba yung a distance? Di ba yan lang yung x? Yan lang yung x. If meron tayong Cartesian plane, papuntang differential strip natin is x distance lang. If x distance yan, syempre, yung b natin is basically just L minus x. Kasi itong whole span, that's the length. That's L. And if yung x natin is A, Yung B natin is L minus X. Kaya, pag i-apply natin yan sa formula na to, ganito lang guys. Yung A, gagawin nating X. Yung B, gagawin nating L minus X. So, ma-apply natin yan with our problems later on. No? So, for our first problem, no, the given beam is subjected to the forces as shown. Determine the moment at B. Dito guys, moment at B using the three-moment equation. Okay? So, as you can see guys, indeterminate beam to. So, pwede natin gamitin yung three-moment equation. Kasi hindi natin ma-apply dito yung equilibrium analysis lang. Yung summation at x, summation at y, at summation at moment. Kasi indeterminate na siya. So, una guys, i-calculate natin yung loading factor at the left side. So again, di ba sabi ko guys, you need to identify saan yung M2. Yung M2 natin is itong B. Yan yung M2 natin. At ito yung M1. Then ito yung M3. Di ba? Then kasi M2 to, itong before na span niya, yan yung 6AA over L1. At ito namang sa right span niya, yan yung 6AB over L2. Okay? So, for the loading factor at the left side, no? Yung formula natin, again, di ba, yung P, gagawin lang nating W. Kasi, yung kukunin nating strip dyan is constant yung height. Okay? So, substituting lang guys, yung magnitude natin, that's 20. Yung A, di ba, sa additional principles natin, yung A is X. So, 20X over 5 times yung length ng span, which is L1. Ito naman L2. Same lang sila, di ba? 5 meters. So, 20 over X, 20X over 5 times 5 squared minus X squared. Makukuha nating loading factor at the left side is 625. No. So, meron na tayong loading factor at the left side. Siyempre, kukunin din natin yung loading factor at the right side. So, alam kasi natin, di ba, diniscuss ko kanina na pag linear loading, kailangan natin i-plot sa mode 3 to para makuha natin yung equation niya na y equals a plus bx. Okay? So, at x equals 0, guys, which is dito, kasi ito yung reference natin, guys. Ito yung reference. So, we can say na dito, that's x equals 0. Tapos dito, that's x equals 5. So, at x equals 0, we can see na 0 yung magnitude. So, 0 yung height natin. And at x equals 5, yung magnitude natin, or yung height, is 50. Kaya 50 yung y natin. And, after inputting this, guys, click AC lang. Then, punta kayo sa apps 8.1. Then, store the value to A. And also, punta kayo sa apps 8.2. Then, store the value to B. So, makukuha nyo na itong equation na to. So, naka-in terms of x na yung y natin, na yung height ng differential strip natin for the triangular load. No? So, remember, ito, di ba? Ito yung formula natin for the right side. B na yung kasama, hindi na A. Kasi nasa right side na tayo. So, yung loading natin, A plus BX lang. Again, yung B is L minus X. Kaya magiging 5 minus X over 5, which is ang length. Length natin, 5 squared, minus 5 minus X squared. Tapos, if you calculate that, guys, makukuha yung loading factor is 729.17. So, may loading factor at the left side na tayo, tsaka may loading factor at the right side na tayo. So, we can apply na the three-moment equation. So, again, ito yung three-moment equation, guys. As you can see, guys, we can denote na talaga na 0 tong last part. So, una, guys, ano ba tong M1? Di ba ito yan? And as you can see, external support yan, guys, na pin support. May moment ba yung pin support? Eh, di ba wala? Wala, hindi yan nagre-resist ng rotation, guys. So, yung M1 natin, that's equal to 0. And ito ding M3, di ba, that's a roller support. External roller support. May moment ba yan? Nagre-resist ba yan ng rotation? Eh, di ba, hindi din. So, M3 natin is also equal to 0. No? So, since equal to 0 tong M1, equals to 0 tong M3, hindi makakancel na yan, di ba? Makakancel na to. So, 0 na yan. Tsaka 0 na to. So, if we substitute, so you can see, 0 yung M1, 0 yung M3. Ito namang M2 natin, yan yung MB. Roller support yan. Uy, di ba sir? Hindi re-resist ng rotation yung roller support. Internal support na kasi yan guys. May internal moment na dyan. Kaya may moment na siya. Yan yung MB. Then yung L1 plus L2, yan yung 5 meters. At ito naman 5 meters. So 2MB times 5 plus 5, yung 6AA over L1 natin na loading factor is 625. Yung 6AB over L2 natin na loading factor is 729.17. So substitute lang natin yan equal to 0. Tapos shift solve lang guys. Makukuha na natin yung answer na MB equals negative 67.71. So for our next problem guys, no, the fully restrained beam shown is subjected to the following forces. Determine the moments at A and B. So as you can see guys, fully restrained to guys. So yung moments lang natin is itong external supports, itong sa A, tsaka itong sa B. As you can see guys, meron na tayong moment. Meron na tayong moment. E di, if hindi natin gagamitin ng integration, apakahirap nito guys. Dalawang formula na yung gagamitin mo. Ito pa, hindi pa siya all the way to the end. So, hindi din natin alam yung formula nito. So, paano ba to atagihin guys gamit yung dalawang formula lang na diniscuss ko? So, di ba guys, yung moment guys, we can say na couple moment yan guys. And ano ba yung couple moment? Eh di ba yung couple moment guys, yan yung rotation caused by two parallel and opposite forces. Two parallel and opposite forces. So ano ba yan guys? So ganito guys. Pwede natin yan ma-convert yung couple moment into two parallel and opposite forces. Eh di ba yung rotation na yan counterclockwise? So as you can see guys, if dito yung center ng moment natin, di ba counterclockwise din yan? No? So pwede natin i-convert yung moment into point loads. Dalawang point loads. No? And how do we do that? Di ba, guys? Yung moment is equal lang to force times distance. No? And yung distance, ano ba yan? Ikaw bahala niyan, guys. Gagawin natin, guys, yung distance natin is 0.1 meters. So, sobrang liit lang na distance, no? Para lang hindi lalayo yung answer natin. So, substitute lang tayo. Yung moment natin is 20. Kukunin natin yung force. So, siya yung variable. Yung distance natin is 0.1 meters. So, makukuha nating force is 200 kilonewtons. So, yan yung dalawang point loads natin. And, itong distances naman guys, di ba guys, ito yung moment center natin. Itong 0.1 guys, hindi yan from the moment center papuntang point load Yan yung distance from point load to point load. Yan yung distance from dyan. Ganyan. So, yan yung 0.1. So, syempre, from the moment center, papunta sa point load, that is 0.05. No? So, kasi alam natin 0.05, di ba? 1 meter yung from dito. From dito, papunta sa moment center, that's 1 meter. Eh, nag-move tayo to the left ng 0.05. So, yung distance na yan is 0.95 meters na lang. Then, itong sa right side naman, nag-move kasi tayo to the left side. So, madadagdagan yung 3 meters. Magiging 3.05 meters na siya. No? So, ito namang upward na 200 kilonewtons, magiging 1.05 meters kasi we move to the right by 0.05 meters. Eh, 1 meter yan before, magiging 1.05 meters. So, yung right side niya, magiging 2.95 meters. From 3 meters, nag-move siya to the right, so mababawasan ng 0.05 meters. Kaya 2.95 meters. So as you can see guys, we can use na yung dalawang formulas na sinabi ko. We can use it na kasi point load, uniformly distributed load, wala nang moment. Pwede na natin gagamitin yung dalawang formula. So, first, gusto kong unang tingnan nyo guys, is yung A natin, yan yung gagawin nating M2. Diba sabi ko sa'yo, very important na malaman mo saan yung M2. So yung A gagawin nating M2. So paano ba yan? Diba ito yung bagong beam natin with the parallel forces. Yung gagawin natin guys, diba? Yan yung M2. So itong B yan yung M3. Saan ba yung M1. Ito guys, gagawa tayo ng imaginary span. Una guys, di ba ito yung M2? Ito na side guys, yan yung 6AA over L1 natin. As you can see guys, wala kasi yung loading. Kasi imaginary yan, so walang loading. Kaya 0 yan guys. Ganito lang talaga yung atake pag pag fixed support guys. Pag yung fixed support gagawin yung M2, ganito yung atake guys. Extend ka ng imaginary span. So yung 6AA over L1 natin, 0 yan. No. So alam natin naman itong right span meron yang loading factor kasi apakadaming loadings yan, 3. Di ba ito yung loading formula natin, loading factor formula natin for the right span, which is PB over L times L squared minus B squared, no? So uniformly distributed load lang to. Pwede na natin gawing W lang yung magnitude, di ba? Kasi it's constant all throughout yung height ng differential strip natin. Okay? So ito yan guys. Oh my goodness, ang taas. Pero madali lang yan guys. Ito guys, first guys, tingnan nyo to, yung integration. 'Di ba? Since kukuha tayo ng differential strip nitong uniformly distributed load. So magsa-summation tayo ng lahat ng magnitude niya. Kaya integration, no? So yung P natin, 'di ba? Magiging height yan ng differential strip which is 15 kasi constant. Yung B natin, again, that's L minus X. Kaya 8 minus X over yung L which is 8. Then L squared minus L minus X squared na B. Then yung lower and upper limit niya guys is from 0 to 4. Kasi dyan lang yung uniformly distributed load natin. No, from 0 to 4. Then plus tayo, plus kasi downward to. Downward din to, downward to. So same direction sila, kaya plus tayo. Yung P natin, yung loading 200 kN. Yung B, di ba ito yung B? 3.05 meters. Kaya substitute lang natin. Yung length, 8 pa rin. L squared minus B squared. 8 squared minus 3.05 squared. No. So, minus na tayo for the next one. Kasi upward na to guys. Opposite na ng 15 kN per meter at itong downward na 200 kN. So, minus na tayo dyan. So, yung P natin, yung magnitude is still 200 kilonewtons. Yung B natin, as you can see, 2.95 meters na yan. 2.95 meters, so substitute lang natin, over 8 times 8 squared minus 2.95 squared. So, if you calculate that guys, no, I'm sure hindi yan, it won't fit sa calculator. So, I suggest na kukunin nyo muna to, store nyo, then plus nyo to, itong dalawa. So, makukuha nyo yan guys, is 1172.5. Actually, yung makukuha nyo dyan is 1172.49 something. Pero, syempre, if we round it off, 1172.5. No. And actually, guys, if gagamitin nyo yung actual formula ng moment, then mag-integration din kayo dito, yung makukuha nyo is ito exactly, 1172.5. No. So, next, apply na natin yung 3-moment equation, no? So, ito yung 3-moment equation ulit, no? Alam na natin yan. And, yung M1, guys, di ba ito na yan? Ito na yan. M1. Sa imaginary span natin, guys, walang loading yan. Tsaka wala ding moment yan. So, 0 na yan, guys. 0 na yan. So, yung meron lang natin is itong M2 tsaka itong M3. As you can see, yung M2 natin yan, yung MA. Di ba? So, 2MA times yung L1 natin guys, ito 'di ba? 0 yan guys. Kasi again, imaginary yan. So 0 yan. So 0 plus 8 plus yung M3 natin is MB. Then yung L2 natin is 8. 'Di ba? Ito. Itong whole span. Yung 6AA over L1 natin is 0. Then yung 6AB over L2 is 1172.5, no? So if we simplify it further, ito yung makukuha nating equation. 16MA plus 8MB equals negative 1172.5. No. So, next guys, yung MB na naman, yung AM2 natin. Okay? So, ito ulit yung bagong beam natin with the parallel forces. And as same lang nito guys, mayroon tayong extension na imaginary span. No? So, kasi may imaginary span yan, di ba? Ito yung M2 natin. Ito na yung M2. So, alam natin, the left side niya is M1. And itong right side niya, yan yung M3. No? And, since M2 to, yung left side na, yung merong loading factor. Yung right side natin is 0 na. Yan na yung right side. Di ba yan yung 6AB over L2. So, 0 na yan, guys. And, yung loading factor natin at the left side, di ba, ito yung formula. A na yung gagamitin natin. So, if we substitute, again, tingnan natin muna tong integration to. Di ba, ito yan. Uniformly distributed load, kukuha tayo ng strip. Kuha tayo ng strip, and since constant yung strip height all throughout, then, yung magnitude natin is just the magnitude ng uniformly distributed load, which is 15. And yung A natin, di ba? Sabi ko yung A is equal to X. Yung B is equal to L minus X. So, since A yan, X lang yung isubstitute natin. Then, over sa length na 8 times 8 squared minus X squared. And yung lower and upper limit natin, same lang nito, 0 to 4. Kasi dyan lang yung uniformly distributed loading natin. Then, plus tayo. Again, kasi downward yan, 200. And ito na yung A, 4 plus 0.95. So, 4.95 yan. Over 8 times 8 squared minus 4.95 squared. Minus 200. So, minus kasi upward, di ba? And yung A natin, di ba ito yan? 4 times 1.05. So, yung makukuha natin is 5.05. So, over 8 times 8 squared minus 5.05 squared. So, if we calculate that, guys, yung makukuha natin is 867.5. Now, so, meron na tayong dalawang loading factors. So, we can apply na the 3-moment equation. Again, ito yung 3-moment equation. As you can see, di ba, M1, meron tayong moment. M2, meron tayong moment. Yung M3, ito yan, guys, yung imaginary span natin. Eh, di ba, 0 yan? Just like nitong sa A. So, 0 yan. We can cancel it out. And by substituting, yung M1 again, that's M8, MA, yung L1 natin, ito na yung L1 natin. That's 8 meters. Plus, itong M2 natin, di ba? That's MB. Actually, B dapat to. MB yan. So, 2 MB times 8 plus 0. Plus 0 na to, di ba? 0 yung L2 natin kasi imaginary span yan. Then yung 6AA over L1 natin, that's 0. No, that's X67.5. Ito. Yung 6AB over L2 natin, yan yung 0. So, substitute lang natin yan. And if we simplify, ito yung makukuha natin. 8MA plus 16MB equals negative 867.5. No. So, meron na tayong 2 equations, 2 unknowns. So, makukuha na natin itong values na to kasi 2 equations, 2 unknowns. Equal na yung number of unknowns natin at yung number of equations. So, ano ba yung pinakamadaling gagawin dyan? So, pwede actually yung gawing yung algebra natin, no? Yung substitution. Pero pwede din, gagamitin lang natin yung calculator, which is mode 5.1. And yung format actually niyan, guys, is ax plus by equals c. Kaya ganito yung pag-simplify ko ng equation. Ganito kasi ito yung format ng mode 5.1. So, ito yung makikita nyo, guys. May a, b, tsaka c. And yung a, b, and c, ito yung constant, guys. Ito yung constant. So, yung kunin actually natin is itong x, tsaka itong y. Ano ba yung x, tsaka y? Diba ito lang yan? Yung ma, yan yung x. Yung mb, yan yung y. Tapos, itong mga constant na to, yan yung a, b, tsaka c. So, substitute lang natin, or input lang pala. Input natin, itong una, that should be 16. Should be 16. So, yung A, 16 yan. Yung B, 8. Ito naman is negative 1172.5. No? Sa second equation naman, we have 8. Yung A natin, 8. Yung B natin is 16. Then, yung C natin is negative 867.5. Click equal, makukuha yung value dyan is ito. May makukuha kayong X, tsaka may makukuha kayong Y. Diyan yung MA, tsaka yan yung MB natin, which is negative 61.56 kilonewton meters. and negative 23.44 kilonewton meters. So bakit negative guys? Kasi negative moments to, 'di ba guys? Ang moments nito guys is ganito. Ganito yung moment niya. Downward. 'Di ba if downward guys? If downward yan, sad yan guys. 'Di ba that's negative moment? So bakit ba downward yan guys? Eh 'di ba itong loadings guys, itong loadings yung gagawin niya guys is i-deflect niya yung beam pa ganto. Pa ganto. So para ma-lessen yung deflection niyan guys, yung gagawin ng fixed supports natin, i-resist niya yung rotation na yan. So dapat yung gagawin niyang deflection guys is pa ganto para ma-resist niya. No. Kaya sad. So yung ginagawa ng loadings natin is pinapasaya niya. Pinapasaya niya yung fixed support natin is pinapalungkot niya. No. So kaya negative yung moment at A and B natin. Follow me on my other platforms sa Facebook, TikTok, and also we have our Discord channel. No. So doon tayo magtutulong-tulungan. And that's it, no? See you in the next video.